అది
Okay, good morning, students. Is it audible? Okay, thank you. Okay, today's topic is on 01, 0 or 1 knapsack problem. That is one of the topic in dynamic programming in our design and analysis of algorithms. So dynamic programming belongs to chapter 4. Already explained the knapsack problem in our greedy method. Okay, knapsack problem already discussed in the greedy method. But what is the difference? In the knapsack problem discussed in the greedy method is a fractional knapsack problem. Fractional knapsack problem means in the bag we are placing the items. Knapsack is nothing but bag. Knapsack అంటే ఏంటి? అదొక బ్యాగ్. సోల్జర్స్ ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళు జనరల్గా రకరకాల ఐటమ్స్ అన్ని ప్లేస్ చేసుకుని ఆ బ్యాగ్లో ఆ బ్యాగ్ తీసుకెళ్తారు. సో హియర్ knapsack is a bag, shoulder bag. So in the fractional knapsack problem, you can place the partial objects or the fractional items. Fractional items means suppose watermelon is there. You want to place in the bag. Instead of suppose bag is the space in the bag is very small. Then you can cut the watermelon and you can place the watermelon in the bag. Since that particular bag is not enough to place the entire watermelon. That is fractional knapsack problem. So items are divisible. But in the 0 1 knapsack problem, we can't divide the items. Suppose you want to place watermelon in the bag, then you should place entire watermelon in the bag, not the part. So what is 0 and what is 1? 0 indicates the object is placed or the item is placed in the bag. 1 indicates uh, 0 indicates the object or the item is not placed in the bag, not placed. 1 indicates placed. So item is placed in the bag, that is 1. Not placed in the bag, that is 0. So 0 or 1 knapsack problem. Now see the Unit 4 chapter dynamic programming. We have all pairs shortest path problem discussed already. Single source shortest path general weights problem already explained. String addition explained yesterday. Now the next topic is 0 1 knapsack problem. Now see the first of all just recall What is dynamic programming? Dynamic programming is an algorithmic design method that can be used when the solution to a problem may be viewed as the result of a sequence of decisions. So, in our dynamic programming concept, this is a algorithmic design method, algorithmic design technique. We can use this technique when the solution to a problem viewed as a result of a sequence of decisions. So we need to consider the solution as a sequence of decisions. What is sequence of decisions? That means, suppose in our knapsack problem, we are taking a shoulder bag and we are placing the items. So which item to be placed first? Which gives more profit? So you are placing that particular item first. So next item, next profit. So like this, each and every time, when each and every step, when you are placing the items in the bag, always you are checking, you are taking the decision which item to be placed first, which item to be placed in the next step, which item to be placed in the next step. Like this, we are taking the decisions, sequence of decisions for placing the items. That is why this is a dynamic programming implementation of knapsack problem 01 knapsack problem. Now see overview. We have the variants of knapsack problem 01 knapsack problem, examples and algorithms. Example and algorithm. Okay. Now see the knapsack problem variants. That is the types of knapsack problem, different types of knapsack problems. So there are so many types of knapsack problems, but we need to consider two important types according to our syllabus. That is fractional knapsack problem, and in another one is 0 or 1 knapsack problem. So what is a fractional knapsack problem? What is a 0 or 1 knapsack problem? In the fractional knapsack problem, you can place the items which are divisible, which are divisible. The fractional items you can place. You can take any fraction of the item solved by, this can be solved by greedy technique. Fractional knapsack problem you can solve by greedy technique. Next, in 0 1 knapsack problem, as the name suggests, items are indivisible here. We can't divide the items. We can place items one after another. We cannot take the fraction of any item. We have to either take an item completely or leave it completely. That means one item is there, you can't divide and place it in this bag. Once the item is taken, you need to place that particular entire item in the bag, just like a washing machine. So for example, a mixie or any other item which is not divisible. So it is solved using the dynamic programming approach. So 0 1 knapsack problem we can solve by dynamic programming approach, whereas the fractional knapsack problem we can solve by greedy method. Just remember that important point, that in the knapsack problem we have two types. One is fractional knapsack problem, other one is 0 1 knapsack problem. Fractional knapsack problem you can solve by greedy method, whereas 0 1 knapsack problem you can solve by dynamic programming. So given the following, a knapsack, that is a bag with limited weight capacity. The weight of the bag is limited. That is the capacity of the bag which can carry the weight is limited. few items each having some weight and value. There are some objects or items are given. Each object is having the weight and each object is having the value or profit. So the problem states which item should be placed into the knapsack such that the value or profit obtained by putting the items into the knapsack is maximum. That is important. Once the items are placed in the bag, those items should give the maximum profit. Maximum profit. So such items you need to place in the bag. And the weight limit of the knapsack does not exceed. So weight limit also should not exceed the value. Now see the 01 knapsack problem in the diagram, pictorial way of representation of this items and bag. See, first, what is an item? Item means that is an object you are placing in the bag. So each item is having the weight or volume. So, for example, the weight of this item is 12 kg. Now, what is the value of item? What is the profit when you place that particular item? That is $4 you will get. Suppose a salesman is there. A salesman wants to sell some items. He is placing those items in the bag. So, which items gives more profit if he sell? Then those items he will sell it. So 01 knapsack problem, we have the items and each item is having the weight and value and these items we are placing in the bag. So which items to be placed in the bag so that the capacity of the bag should not exceed. Those items weight should not exceed the capacity of the bag carrying weight carrying capacity of the bag. So now see the algorithm. In our algorithm, we have some steps. So first one is draw a table T with n plus 1 number of rows. Okay, draw a table set T with n plus 1 number of rows and W plus 1 number of columns. So number of columns are W plus 1 and number of rows are n plus 1. What is n here? N is the number of objects or items. W is the weight capacity of the bag. Maybe 15 kg or 10 kg or 20 kg like this. The capacity of the bag is W and the weight and the number of objects are N. So N plus 1 number of rows and W plus 1 number of columns. So fill all the boxes of the 0th row and 0th column with zeros. So 0th row and 0th column, all the cells you are filling with zeros. Why you are filling with zeros? Since at the initial stage there are no items in the no items in the bag. No items in the bag means no weight carrying, no weight. In the same way, no profit also. Profit is also not there. That is why these are filled first row and first column are filled with zeros. That is 0 row and 0 column. So start filling the table row wise, top to bottom, from left to right. That is step 2. So in the step 2, we want to fill the rows of the table. So use the following formula. T of I comma j. I means row, j means column. So T of I comma j, that means ith row and jth column cell, is equals to maximum of T of I minus 1 comma j comma value I plus T of I minus 1 comma j minus weight I. So this is the recurrence that are the formula. This is the formula to fill up the table. Okay. Ti comma j. What is the meaning of Ti comma j? That is the maximum value. So we are taking the maximum value of the selected items. If we can take items 1 to I, so those items if we take and have weight restrictions of j, there are some restrictions on the weights of the items. So we need to select the items. You need to consider the maximum value. So this step leads to completely filling the table. When you want to fill up the table, you should consider this formula. Based on this formula, we can fill up the table. So then value of the last box represents the maximum possible value that can be put into the knapsack in our bag. So in the table, we have the last box that represents the maximum possible value. So to identify the items that must in the step 3, see the step 3, to identify the items that must be put into the knapsack to obtain that maximum profit. We need to gain the maximum profit. For this, we need to place the items into the bag. So what are the items to be placed in the bag to get the maximum profit? So for this, we need to identify the items. Consider the last column of the table. Start scanning the entries from bottom to top. From the last column, we need to check the entries from bottom to top. On encountering an entry whose value is not the same as the value stored in the entry, not the same as the already stored value in the entry. So immediately above it, that means those two values are not same. Mark the row label of that entry. That particular entry, ఆ ఎంట్రీ యొక్క రో నంబర్ని మనం మార్క్ చేసుకోవాలి. After all the entries are scanned, that means after completion of all the entry scanning, the marked labels represent the items that must be put into the knapsack. In the knapsack, what are the items to be placed? So those are the marked entries. So marked entries gives the items. So each entry of the table, what is the time complexity of this algorithm? Time complexity. That means time taken by this algorithm. Already discussed algorithm. Since in our algorithm, we are filling the table based on the formula, given formula. So what is the time complexity? Each entry of the table requires constant time, theta of 1 for its computation. So we are entering into the table for each entry. What is the time taken? That is theta of 1, constant time. Theta of 1 means constant time. Suppose I say theta of n means linear time. Theta of n square అంటే quadratic time. n cube అంటే cubic time. సో ఇక్కడ మనం ఒక్కో ఎంట్రీని ఫిలప్ చేయాలంటే టేబుల్లో theta of 1 టైం కావాలి. Theta of 1 టైం అంటే ఏంటి? కాన్స్టెంట్ టైం అనమాట. కాన్స్టెంట్ టైం పడుతుంది. So it takes theta of nw. N is the number of objects. W is the weight of each total capacity of the bag. Total capacity of the bag. Then time theta of nw time to fill n plus 1 w plus 1 table entries. Since initially we filled the table by using the formula. That particular table consists of, see that table already explained. We are using that table. So this table consists of W plus 1 columns, N plus 1 rows. N is the number of items. W is the maximum capacity. Suppose maximum capacity is 8 kg, for example. Then 9 columns are needed in the table. So when you consider the table size, that is N plus 1 multiplied by W plus 1. W plus 1 columns, N plus 1 rows are there in the table, T table. So that's why N plus 1 multiplied by W plus 1 entries are made in the table by using the formula T of I comma j. So see the second point, it takes theta of nw time to fill n plus 1 multiplied by w plus 1 table entries. Now it takes theta of n time for tracing the solution, since tracing process traces the n rows, n number of rows are traced. Tracing process. Already you got filled the table. Now you are tracing for getting the solution. For this, it takes theta of n time. So thus overall theta of n overall time is theta of nw time is taken to solve 0 or 1 knapsack problem using dynamic programming. So the amount of time taken by using the dynamic programming algorithm, okay, to find the solution with maximum profit. So for this, the time taken is theta of n comma w, nw. N means number of objects or items multiplied by total capacity of the bag, maybe 8 kg or 15 kg like this. So that is the time complexity, theta of nw. You can easily remember since n and w are given in the problem itself. So the time complexity is n multiplied by w. Now see the example problem for easy understanding of this knapsack problem. So before going to that, we can see some other point. See, the 0 1 knapsack problem, we can also define as the, we are given a knapsack of capacity C. Capacity is C here considered. Earlier we considered W. And a set of n objects. Number of objects are n. Numbered 1 to n. So number of objects we are taking as 1 comma 2 comma up to n objects. Each object high. Each object has weight wi. The weight of object I is wi, and profit is pi. Profit of the object I is pi. So wi, when you can say any object I, then the weight is wi and profit is pi. Okay. Let v equal to v1 to vn. V1 to vn means what is v? V1 to Vn values be a solution vector in which Vi is equals to 0 if object I is not in the knapsack. Suppose the object I is not placed in the knapsack, any one object is not placed, then in the solution vector, that particular Vi is equal to 0. That means we are saying 0 1. 0 means first object is not placed. 1 means second object is placed. So like this, you can represent in a solution vector v1 to vn. In v1 to vn, if the value is 1, then object is placed. If value is 0, then object is not placed in the bag. So V1 to Vn be a solution vector in which Vi is equal to 0 if object I is not in the knapsack, Vi equal to 1 if it is in the knapsack. If it is in the knapsack. The goal is to find a subset of objects to put into the knapsack so what is required? Maximum profit. So Wi, Vi. Wi means weight of the object I. Vi means we have the value. So sigma I equal to n less than or equal to C. It should be less than the capacity of the bag. Objects fit into the knapsack. So it should be maximized. That is, the profit is maximized. So sigma I equal to 1 to n Pi Vi. Profit Pi means profit of object I. That should be maximized. When you consider the name method, the original method is to consider all 2 power n possible subsets of the n objects and choose the one that fit into the knapsack and maximize the profit. So to maximize the profit, to place the items in the bag in the name method, that means in the old method, we are taking the time, that is 2 power n, 2 power n. Since we are checking all the possible subsets of the objects, n objects. That is why it is a power set, that is 2 power n. It takes exponential time. The algorithm takes exponential time when you consider all the objects in a set form. Let f of I comma x be the maximum profit for a knapsack of capacity x using only objects 1 to I, the dynamic programming formulation. So this paragraph for name method. This now present is dynamic programming. So f of I comma x is equals to 0 if x is greater than or equal to 0 and I equal to 0. Otherwise n minus infinity. Next one is maximum of f of I minus 1 comma x comma f of I minus 1 comma x minus wi plus pi. Pi means profit. Okay, when it is from 1 to n, I value. So you need to fill up the table by using this formula. Okay, now we will see the example problem. Till now, the algorithm and the problem defined. Algorithm is explained. With now consider the example. See the problem given. For the given set of items and a knapsack capacity 5 kg. What is the capacity of the knapsack? Capacity of the bag is 5 kg. Find the optimal solution for the optimal solution for the 01 01 knapsack problem making use of dynamic programming approach. So bag capacity is given and the number of items are given 4 items and the weight of each item is given and value or profit of each item when you place in the bag is also given. Suppose for example, out of these items, 4 items, suppose fifth item, that is fourth item, the weight of fourth item is 5 kg, but the profit is 6. So profit is high and weight is also high comparing this one. See, what is our main aim? మనకి ఒక బ్యాగ్ ఇచ్చారు, ఆ బ్యాగ్లో ఐటమ్స్ ప్లేస్ చేయాలి. మనం అన్ని ఐటమ్స్ ప్లేస్ చేయలేం. కానీ ఏవైతే ఎక్కువ ప్రాఫిట్ ఇస్తున్నాయో ఆ ఐటమ్స్ మనం ప్లేస్ చేయాలి. దానివల్ల మనం ప్రాఫిట్‌ని మ్యాక్సిమైజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. అలాగే మన ఐటమ్స్ ప్లేస్ చేసినప్పుడు బ్యాగ్ యొక్క కెపాసిటీ మించకూడదు. షుడ్ నాట్ ఎక్సీడ్ ద కెపాసిటీ ఆఫ్ ద బ్యాగ్. ఇక్కడ కెపాసిటీ ఆఫ్ ది బ్యాగ్ ఎంత? 5 కేజీస్. అంటే ఐటమ్స్ ప్లేస్ చేస్తే 5 కేజీస్ ఎక్సీడ్ అవ్వకూడదు. సపోజ్ మీరు అన్నీ అందులో ప్లేస్ చేశారనుకోండి అన్ని ఐటమ్స్. ఈజ్ ఇట్ పాసిబుల్? నాట్ అట్ ఆల్ పాసిబుల్. సిన్స్ టోటల్ వెయిట్ ఈస్ 9 plus 3 12, 12 plus 2 14. 14 kg weight is there. It is not at all possible. Only the bag capacity is 5 kg only. Now see the knapsack capacity 5 kg and number of items are 4. That is given in the problem. Now what is the table size? Table size is n plus 1 rows and w plus 1 columns. That is knapsack capacity is 5 kg. So 6 columns should be there. And number of items to be placed in the knapsack or bag is 4. So 4 plus 1, 5 rows should be there. So 5 rows, 6 columns. Table we need to fill up. Now draw a table, say T, with n plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5 number of rows, and W plus 1, 5 plus 1, 6 number of columns. Now fill all the boxes of 0th row and 0th column with 0. Why? Since initially there are no items in the bag, so that is why it is 0. 0 profit, 0 weight. So we filled with first row with zeros and first column with zeros. Now start filling the table row wise, top to bottom, from left to right using the formula. The formula is T of I comma j is equals to maximum of T of I minus 1 comma j comma value I plus T of I minus 1 comma j minus weight I. So this is the formula we need to consider when you are filling the table. T is a ith row, jth column. Columns indicates the weights. Rows indicates the object numbers. Now finding T of 1 comma 1. T of 1 comma 1. First row, first column. See in our table, check it. First row, first column. What is the value? So what is the value you want to place in this cell? That is T of 1 comma 1. You need to find. So value I is equals to value 1. I is 1. So first item, the value, what is the value of first item? First item value, that is 3. And weight is 2. Weight is 2, profit is 3. Now see the first item, weight is 2 and value is 3. Profit is 3. And that means 2 kg item, if you place in the bag, then you will get the profit $3, 3 rupees or 300 rupees. Like this you can consider. You can imagine. Suppose $3, you will get the profit. So substituting the values we get. Now what is T of 1 comma 1? That is equals to maximum of T of 1 comma 1 minus 1 comma 1. See the formula T of I minus 1. I means 1. 1 minus 1. J. J means 1. So it becomes T of 0 comma 1. Okay, 0 comma 1 comma 3 comma. This is another part. 3 plus 3 means value. T of 1 minus 1 comma 1 minus 2. See the formula T of I minus 1. I means 1. 1 minus 1 j means 1, 1 minus weight of I. So weight of I is 2, so it becomes 1 minus 2. So 1 minus 1 comma 1 minus 2. Now t of 1 comma 1 is equals to maximum of t of 1 minus 1 is 0 and 1 we have written. So 3 plus, this is entire term, 3 plus t of 0 minus 1. Now the maximum of t of 0 comma 1 comma 3 plus t of 0 comma minus 1 is t of 0 comma 1. T of 0 1 means 0th row first column, since we are ignoring the 3 plus t of 0 minus 1, 0 comma minus 1. Why we are ignoring 3 plus t of 0 comma minus 1? Since there is a negative value, that is why we are ignoring 3 plus t of 0 comma minus 1. So we are taking only t of 0 comma 1. T of 0 comma 1 means 0th row first column, 0th row first column. Just check in the table, we have the value 0. So we are taking that particular value 0. So finally t of 1 comma 1 is equals to 0. Okay. In this way, we need to calculate the values to be entered in this cell. T of 1 comma 1 is over. Now consider T of 1 comma 2. T of 1 comma 2. 1 comma 2 means I is 1, J is 2. First consider first items value and weight. First item value and weight are 3 and 2. Okay. Now substituting the values, we get T of 1 comma 2 is equal to maximum of T of 1 minus 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 3 plus. So according to our formula, when you substitute T of 1 minus 1 comma 2 minus 2. So T of 1 comma 2 is equals to maximum of T of 0 comma 2 comma 3 plus T of 0 comma 0. Now what is 0 comma 0? 0. 0 comma 2 first row. First row means 0th row. 0th row all the values are zeros. So T of 0 comma 2 is 0 and this one is 3 plus 0 3. So maximum of 0 comma 3 is 3. So you will get first row second column, the cell is 3. Cell value is 3. Now see the T of 1 comma 3. You can also calculate T of 1 comma 3 by using the same formula. You will get the value 3. Now see the T of 1 comma 4 by considering the value and weight of first item 3 and 2. If you apply the same formula, you will get the value 3. So 1 T of 1 comma 5, the value is also 3. Okay. Now see the T of 2 comma 1. How you get 2 comma 1? See, check here. I equal to and j equal to 1. That is 2 comma 1. What is the value and weight of second item? Second item value and weight. Check here. In the problem, second item value 4, weight 3. Value is 4, weight is 3. Check here. Value is 4. Value of second item 4. Weight of second item 3. Value ante profit అని కూడా అనొచ్చు. Profit of the second item, that is 4. Weight of the second item, that is 3 kg. We can take this one. Now substituting the values. T of 2 comma 1 is equal to maximum of T of 2 minus 1 comma 1 comma 4 plus T of 2 minus 1 comma 1 minus 3. Just place in the formula, substituted in the formula. You will get this expression. Now maximum of T of 1 comma 1 comma 4 plus t of 2 minus 1, 1, comma 1 minus 3 minus 2. So check here. This one is a 1 minus 2 minus 1. T of minus 1 we are ignoring since that is a negative value. So we need to take T of 1 comma 1. T of 1 comma 1 is 0. From the table we can see second row first column. Second row first column, that is 0. So like just like T of 2 comma 1, you can also calculate T of 2 comma 2. In the formula you can substitute T of 2 comma 3. Same in the formula you can substitute T of 2 comma 4. You can substitute and T of 2 comma 5. So similarly compute all the entries. All the entries you can consider. After all the entries are computed and filled in the table, so we are filling the table, we get the following table. So this is the table. You have filled all the items in the table. The last entry represents the maximum possible value that can be put into the knapsack. In the knapsack, the 7 is the last entry, lower right corner. That is the last entry that gives the maximum possible case. So maximum possible value that can be put into the knapsack is 7. So following steps, that is 04. From the step 04, we mark the rows labeled 1 and 2. So one first row and second row. These rows we are marking. These items that must be put into the knapsack to obtain the maximum value 7 are item 1 and item 2. You can place to get the maximum value 7. Since item 1 and item 2, check the weights. Item 1 and item 2. So this is item 1, weight is 2, and item 2, the weight is 3. So 5 is the maximum weight that is that can be carried by the that particular weight can be carried by the knapsack bag. That is the bag capacity is 5 kg. Only within that particular capacity, we identify two items. If you place, then it will give the maximum profit. Maximum profit is 3 plus 4. When you place item 1 and item 2 in the bag, then what is the profit you will get? 3 plus 4, 7. You will get the $7 profit. But weight is 5 kg. So see in the table also, here 7 indicates the profit which you got after placing the two items. Maximum profit will get 7. So what is the answer? You can place the item 1 and item 2 into the bag. Item 1 when you place profit is $3. Item 2, when you place, profit is $4. So $7 profit you will get. Item 1 weight is 2 kg. Item 2 weight is 3 kg. So total 5 kgs. So that is not exceeding the capacity of the bag. So 5 kgs items you are placing and you will get the $7 profit. Okay, students. Students, just see the questions given in the previous exam question paper. In the previous exam question paper, in the previous exam question paper of fourth unit, the question that is on knapsack problem asked in our dynamic programming. Just see the question. See, solve the following instance of 0 or 1 knapsack problem using dynamic programming. N equal to 3, W1, W2, W3 is equals to 2, 3, 4, P1, P2, P3 is equals to 1 to 5, and M equal to 6. This is the question asked in the previous exam question papers. This is important question. So in this, what is the table to be constructed? Size of the table. So we are using the 3 items. 3 items means 3 plus 1, n plus 1. That is 4 rows in the 4 rows table. And the one is profits 1 to 5. And weights are 2, 3, 4. What is the capacity of the knapsack problem? Capacity of the knapsack bag, that is 6. 6 is the capacity. That is why we are taking 6 plus 1, 7 columns. So you can take 7 columns and 4 rows, 4 by 7 table, and you need to fill up the table to get the value. Okay. So what is the size of the table? That is n plus 1 by w plus 1. W is the capacity of the bag and n is the number of objects. Here three items, so 3 plus 1, 4 rows, and capacity is 6. So 6 plus 1, that is 7 columns, 4 rows, 7 columns. Table you need to consider, and you need to fill up all the cells in the table by using the formula T of I comma j. You can easily find the solution to your problem. Now see the seventh question. Define merging and purging rules in 0 by 1 knapsack problem and explain with an example. That is, these rules you can consider and apply in the dynamic knapsack problem. Okay, these are the questions asked in the previous exam question papers relating to our topic 01 knapsack problem. Okay, thank you students. Thank you for all of you for attending the class. Okay, we'll continue in the next class, tomorrow's class. If any doubts, you can do the message in the chat box. Those who want to leave the class, they can leave the class. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you to all of you.